Look at all this muscle right here.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Nada, pero te digo, güey. Es definitivamente que el cielo, güey, es un pinche planeta, güey. O es otra dimensión. Gobernado por los el perfecto sistema del
You think
creador.
there's only one?
No, there's many
heaven?
heavens. You know, they told us in my father's
I
house
saw
there's
that.
many heavens.
I saw that in the. What's that type of knowledge? Not esoteric. What's that
Gnostic
called?
or-
Gnostics.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Gnostic
Gnostic is-
teachings, they teach that there's not only one heaven. There's like 12 heavens, bro.
Well, that's not what the Bible teaches that. You know, it's the Bible that teaches that. Gnostic.
And then the very high heaven, that's where God sits.
I mean, yeah, I
And
think
no one can reach right there.
nobody has seen the creator. I think the only one that probably has seen it is the Son, which is Christ. You know, Christ is literally
just-
King of Kings, and Christ is literally. I've been studying so much Christ this 2 weeks, watching debates and watching just that what he spoke, and it's incredible way that Christ came over here talking about a celestial empire, right? And it's a lot of info, güey, pero neta que I gotta write it down. I was, clash aquí, look at this screen.
Oh my God, Jonathan.
The technology, it feels the same, you know, like anything can be a fucking.
No, later on you're just gonna be like that, huh? Like this, you know.
Oh, sí. Well, honestly, güey, pinche, I need to get this book.
Let's go smoke some perp right now. Smoking that perp.
I gotta go pick up my weed, bro.
I gotta go pick up. You're gonna go home and then go back to the streets? Or you smoke up, bro? Does your mom know you smoke?
Not really. I mean, I'm not.
It's not like it's like a big issue for her.
No, and I'm not over here smoking or letting her know that I'm smoking. She knows. This is the thing that she's gotta know.
Yeah,
you know?
she gotta know.
It's not something we talk about, and I mean, she already knows me.
So.
La otra vez me dijo, creo que estás fumando mucho. No, todo bien.
Creo que estás fumando crack, mijo.
Nah, come on, bro. Shit.
No, but so you're going? Do you smoke? You blaze up in the street, or como? What do you?
No, they try to just go to the car and smoke. Fool. I go out in my car. I get in my car. I hit the pipe. Go back in the house, or I go cruise it. La vuelta, and then smoke.
Just cruising and smoking.
Pero anybody lying?
We got one guy.
So where you from? Balaam, the evidence from the
Where is that?
Los gods que adoraban a Israel. So Israel was even Yahweh, so all those gods, it was a cow way. They were worshiping.
Yahweh is a cow?
También. Baal y Elohim. So Elohim was un pinche toro también, with a golden cow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it was, fool. So Israel, todos los dioses.
My learnings, I came that Elohim means the soldiers of the Creator.
That's a fucking lie.
That's a fucking lie.
Yes, bro. Look at this.
Look what the homie's reading right here. This is what he reads.
Yeah, much. Yeah, man.
He ain't playing around. Look at the books he be reading. Look at this shit. Look at that.
Mira, El.
What is that?
This is El. Elohim. This is Elohim right here. Father of the gods, wait, no?
El
is a Norwich Semitic word meaning God or deity, or refer as proper name to anyone multiple major ancestors near Eastern deities are rare from.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of? You never watched that what's that fucker that talking about David Icke? You never watched that Saturn talk?
Yes, fool.
Well, in that one, he talks about L, actually, and he says L a lot of times.
Yeah. So they're talking about this too. Yeah, I mean, aquí están. And this is la cosa. It's important to know nations when it's important to know what times the nations happened. You know, when the Canaanites were living, the Adomites. Todo es bien importante, güey. You know, well, I mean, if you wanna follow the truth, you know, because you know, vas a estar oyendo people talking out their fucking ass with no data, like fucking.
David Icke?
No, like fucking Billy Carson talking his
Billy
ass about
Carson
Christ.
is a G, okay?
Fucking up with a demon. That fool loves the fucking pagan gods. He knows nothing about the scripture.
You hate that fool, huh?
Well, fool, that fool's literally an antichrist.
He's making money, huh?
Yeah, but he's antichrist.
He's like this.
He talks against Christ.
With selling his books. Would you invite him here?
Look at this. Jawist. Look at this.
You are using the law of life every time you think.
Tómala, este. Look at this way. Yahwism. ¿Dónde viene Yahweh? Yahwehism. Look at this ancient Yahwehism. Look at this. This is Yahweh right here.
Damn.
Look cómo están vestidos como los vatos allá. Look.
Bro, that looks like a really ancient tablet.
This is an ancient way. Mira. Yahweh. Yahweh. And Asherah. Puros dioses. O sea, Israel was worshiping pagan gods as well as the other nations when it was born. Because estaba doctrinado. Oh, y este es el sol. Y llegó los ángeles diciendo a Moisés, toma la verga, a ti te vamos a revelar cómo el que gobierna todos los universos, él te ha escogido a ti y tú vas a representar nuestra nación que tenemos allá arriba, aquí abajo, esta es tu misión. Y el Creador nos mandó a decirte cuál es su naturaleza. Y está en ti traer la naturaleza de Él y expandirla en el mundo. Por eso Israel fue batalla con Babilonia, con Asiria, con Egipto, y ganamos varias batallas y nos dio nuestro imperio. Y no teníamos nada de pagans, nada, hasta que se corruptó.
So all these fucking names are God, pagan gods.
They were all Yahweh, Elohim. Pero we're so Jehová, todo esto, güey. That's why, and this just makes us the truth. That's why.
Yeah, it's the only name.
That's why, and this just gives us the power, way of knowing that He is life. That just makes it more. This just it fucking gives you more armor weight towards this truth that He really is. It backs me up.
Why don't they fucking know this? I've never heard of this.
Like,
you're probably on the live right now.
You live,
homie? Hello?
Hey, tío, I didn't know it like that, también, pero Yahwehism, called by the scholars the religion of ancient Israel and Judah, way. So it's saying it's the original beliefs of the tribes of Judah and Israel, ancient Semitic, on the Iron Age. So Israel one time worshipped all kinds of gods, and this was what Yahweh was. Yahweh in that time was the golden calf. That's why when Moses came down, they built it up again with. But Moses was the first one that got the revelation of the nature of the Creator.
Let that shit go, dijo.
Yeah, so when he came down, he was like, let that shit go. You better, boom, broke the tablets. Because they were so stubborn they were so stubborn, like, they couldn't really perceive how the nature of the Creator works. All the Assyrian nations, the Egyptian nations, they were pagans and they were glory. They had big empires, but they were taught by messengers that were fallen. You know? But it's a never ending way. I mean,
we just saw this.
Here in Wiki. I did not, nobody told food. It's because yo lo que hago is like, I ask my questions, you know. You gotta ask no hard questions. Pongo. This is how I found this one. Where did language start? You know, and then I go with language. You know, what's the oldest ancient
So like
tablets found? Yeah. That's how I started. I'm not like que me cuenten, way. You know, just a boom, 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 and then I found the tablets. Luego, who was this king? Boom, boom. Y luego I opened the Bible. It's written here, right, bro.
Putting the whole puzzle together, piece by piece.
By linguistics, because linguistics.
And then it's a never-ending rabbit hole, bro. Where does language start? And then from there it leads you to religions.
Yeah, well, yeah, it leads you.
So I thought Hebrew was the first language, bro.
Nah, Hebrew.
So it was actually Sumerian.
Yeah.
And we can't even know. Maybe it was something else.
Yes, we can, fool.
Cataclysms could end things. You know?
So we'll never know it.
You
see, I don't fuck with that, cause that's ignorance. That's like a guy that never does the study. Everybody that always starts with, we will never know. Like, get the fuck out the room, fool. Like, if you will never know, then let's just stop everything. Of course, we want the life tells us that we seek will find the truth.
There has to be.
Yeah. So everybody that holds that position is one that doesn't study, cause igual que Alex, I kicked it with him the other day. He's like, and I talked about him now with Christ and this and that. Yeah, but we will never know, cause the Bible's been corrupted so many times. Like, fool, you're in the first layer, way. Nah, I'm not in the first layer. Fuck you, I'm not. Nah, you're in the first layer, way. Cause yeah, that's the first layer. We know it was corrupted, but then you gotta study when was it corrupted, by who was it corrupted, what was the corruption. Nobody has those answers because they don't study. They just want to stop there. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, well, we never know.
We got a comment for you, for the prophet.
Comment. Sumerian is the first written language we know in cuneiform, but there was probably spoken language before that. Right. Was spoken, yeah, there's definitely spoken language before that, but there was no writing. The science of writing, you know, was
yeah.
Writing is a science. Sumerians and cuneiform was the first one, and it was so complex.
Let me see what happens if you type in Wikipedia, very first language, the very first language of humanity. I see, just like that.
Well, first language is different from first writing. You're on your Aiden, ya, ¿verdad? Volate, pégalo Aiden, I think.
Guys, hit that sub if you wanna.
Yeah, Sumerian cuneiform, first writing.
So then after that, Hebrew.
No. After
What'd you type in?
The first writing.
No. Language. Yeah, very first language ever. No. Is the earth flat, pone? In
origin of language. Okay, origin language evolution is considered.
Yeah, we will never know. He hates that.
And you
we
love
can
that.
know.
Okay, you love that.
The Epic of Gilgamesh. What about that? Assyrian, Babylonian, etc. The Epic of Gilgamesh is a story based on a giant. What about that? I feel like Carlos is just saying random shit right now.
And he's Googling and typing.
Yeah, he's Googling and typing it. That's exactly.
That's good. He's a fact checker right now. Do the fact checks.
Do the fact checks.
No, casi no dice nada, because language is different because it's spoken. How can you document spoken things, right? You know? So that's why we attack language, because it was written. And there's artifacts. How's it going to be artifacts of things you spoke?
So what was Noah speaking? What language? Assyrian language?
Could have been Assyrian language or a lost language from the other times, you know? But it could have been Assyrian.
So we will never know.
Yeah, with those things we will never know. But those things are not. But I mean, those things are not really.
And that's before Samaria.
Yeah, but those things.
The
I mean,
flood.
We don't really focus on stuff we're never gonna know because I mean it's not that we don't really want to know because there's nothing in it. Okay.
I mean it'll be hard to find too. It's hard in
you can't
remnants that we can never. A flood destroys everything, bro.
But when in language you can't really find the first language because it's spoken, it's verbal. You know, how are you gonna document verbal things?
Written. If it's written.
Right. So we study what's the first rains.
Written.
That'll tell us the first language. You know, you gotta go with the latter. The first written will give us the first language, but not as first language that we know of. You know.
You think they were writing already? They had to.
When?
Noah's times.
Yeah, Noah's time. Yeah, I believe.
They were already mining gold.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, they were doing all of that before.
They were doing crazy technology shit.
Yeah, and that's because the fallen angels came and taught them how to. They taught them how to mine gold and work for them. They taught them, so they enslaved the human race, right?
For their own good.
For their own good and their planets.
They fucked the bitches.
They fucked the hoes.
They fucked the
They fucked the hoes. Pero
yeah, this is random right now, pero I have a tío que you remember my primo Josue, the one that's in the Air Force?
Mm-hmm.
The one he's actually going to Korea. Pero su dad y su mom son apostólicos, Christians, right? And they just recently said, they actually told my moms that they're leaving the church because they don't like the pastor the way he thinks.
What's going on there?
I don't know. They just don't agree with his teachings. And then last Sunday was the last Sunday service they went to, and the pastor was all mad.
Oh, you my tío,
because my tío was like, "No, we're leaving. We're gonna start our own thing in our house."
Their own studios y todo eso. I like that.
And then my mom says like, I remember what you told me. Me dijo mi mom de que Jesús dijo, because they were asking Jesus, "Where is the temple? Where is the church? Where do we go to pray?" Y les dijo pretty much, "You guys are stupid. The temple of God is inside of you.
Simón.
You guys are looking for heaven when the temple of God is already in you.
God is in you.
You don't need a church to pray. You can just go in the desert."
Right. Y hay otra que le dice, donde se junten dos, yo estoy en medio. Como just in between two. Like between us two, estamos en congregación right now.
It's a union.
And he's right there in the middle. And that's why there's power in between two people just uniting.
You don't need to go to church
this is church. You know, we're literally doing shit like this is revolutionary. You know, I'm glad they know these things, but those pastors, they just want to suck you in for you, suck you.
So that's what they said, and I was like, oh shit, all right. Se están rebelando contra. Pero one thing they said that I was like, no, sabes que no, it's not a good idea. They said they don't want that. They want to change a little bit because the apostólicos, they're really strict, bro. Strict.
Pero de qué manera no les gustó? Like, yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know. I've met that pastor before.
Pues no te dijeron, you should ask him. You should ask him, like, ¿qué es lo que ya no les cayó?
I'm gonna ask him, yeah. Next time I see him.
Maybe they got good points, or maybe se están revelando.
No, well, hopefully they don't stop their traditions.
Oh shit. ¿Es CrossFit o are you gonna? ¿Ya tienes que ir, ¿verdad?
Yeah, bro, I work tomorrow.
Oh, that's true.
You work tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
Friday. Eh?
I'm Gucci.
You work Saturday?
I think I do.
You think you do? You think
ya, no, la neta que ya no tienes la same.
No, ya vale verga todo.